Hello friends, I wanted to show you what my daily creative practice journal is going to be all about. And so I'm going to show you inside a couple. This is from 2016, this is from 2017. These are the few that I have at home. And I want to show you the structure of this and kind of how I used it. So on the first spread you can see I have a year at a glance. And then this book is made up of 12 individual signatures. If you're familiar with bookbinding terms, a signature is just a section inside of a book. And so each month has its own pamphlet, and it's made up so that you can do a spread each week. Now, I use this one very much like a calendar. However, I know that in the future I'm more going to use it to do creative art across the spreads and not necessarily use it like a calendar. But it is really fun, even when I don't fill it in, it's really fun to look back over my year and see, the different things that I was doing, the way that I kept track. Maybe I'll put some pictures in here and there. It's a great place that I like to keep maybe business cards. I'm trying to find some ticket stubs. Places that I've been, just notes about things and quotes that I like and so on. So if you don't feel like it's something that you can keep up like a calendar, don't feel obligated that you have to use it like a calendar. You don't have to do that kind of work. But what I do recommend is that you have a place that you can go to and do just a little bit of creativity every week. So this is 1 week. This is a spread. And if you could get just a little bit of paint or color or drawing or whatever it is that you want to do down on a week, a spread, then at the end of the year you have this treasure that you can look back on, and it will remind you of things that you did. And I'll talk about different ways that you can tip things in. You can add pull outs and things that flip and that sort of thing. So lots of different ways to fill this up. Anyway, that's 1 year, 2016, 2017. I'll just flip through this one a little bit too, just to give you some more views of how other things that I've done, tags, pulling out with documentation on it, things flipping open and flipping up, and adding business cards in for art that I've done, cards that I've received, more art that I've done. I just love having these at the end of the year. It's not that you're going to be using this throughout the year. You're not going to have this big chunk in your hand throughout the year. What you are going to have are these individual signatures. You see these, each one per month. And then at the end of the year, probably around October, right in here, I tend to bind them all together. So in the class, I'm going to walk you through making these individual signatures. I'll also show you how, but you won't necessarily bind them all together in class, but I'll show you how you will do that to have this big chunk of a treasure book at the end of the year for your daily creative practice, to keep something, a good place to go to be creative. And anyway, I hope you will join me.